Greetings, my Israelite brothers and sisters, heirs, joint heirs, adopted, grafted, natural, spiritual. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Look at the title of this car cam. I'm going to wait a few minutes till a few of you all check in into the chat room. We're just going to wait a few minutes. I hope that this video finds you all well and prosperous, keeping safe, being safe. All right. I hope that's how it finds you. So listen, I'm going to take my time on this one, probably like 20 minutes. I want you to check this out. I titled this COVID-19 Before and After. COVID-19 Before and After. How you doing, Sister Katrina, Sister Maggie? COVID-19 before after. Let's talk about before COVID-19. Before COVID-19, people were at restaurants. They were shopping. They were in the malls. They were in the stores. They were in the shopping places. They were in amusement parks. They were doing everything, living the life, Man, people were doing everything. Functions, ceremonies before COVID-19. Before COVID-19. Everybody, I mean, every car show, boat show, book club show, every place. People were everywhere. I mean, people was just shopping and spending money. Losing people in the chat room. The numbers are going down, down, down. It's going down. All right. Sheila, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If I'm buffering, let me know. It looks like the numbers are going away. Okay, we're back up to 4. Sister Lavana, if you all can hear me, if I'm not buffering, let me know. If I'm not buffering, give me, okay, I got a thumbs up. Wow, got everybody back. So let me start this back over. I was talking about before COVID-19. Before COVID-19. Life before COVID-19. And I was saying how people were in restaurants, the malls, the movie theaters, the hair salons. You can't hear me? Okay, so what about now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. Because I have this on as loud as it can go. Okay, hopefully you all can get something now. Yes, okay, good. Okay. So before COVID-19, I mean, everybody was spending money. They were doing things. Let me tell you, barbershops, there's a hour wait. Hair salons, I know it was a wait for you ladies. Nail shops, people were getting their nails done, their hair done. People were in movie theaters, restaurants, take an hour on the weekend just to sit down and to get something to eat. I'm talking about life before COVID-19. Life before COVID-19. Life before COVID-19, to some people, it was good. It was good. To some people, it was good. We're going to talk about the difference in a minute. But I want to just show you COVID-19 before COVID-19. Life before COVID-19. Oh my goodness, there were expos, car shows, boat shows. Everybody was going to all of that stuff. All of that stuff. Man, living the life. Living the life. Living the life. That's what they do, Mad Dog. They got to go get the hair done, the nails done, the eyebrow. I mean, listen, living the life before COVID-19. I want you to hear me. I'm going someplace with this. And I'm going someplace positive. Check this out. Check this out. You go to a Starbucks And you know what? There's a line. You go to a Dunkin' Donuts, there's a line. One of my favorite restaurants that I like, my family and I like going to, is BJ's restaurant. And the other one is Grand Lux. Grand Lux. Love going to Grand Lux. There's a couple sporting, I'm a sports guy. I like going to sports bars. There's a couple sports bars, nice little wing places. You can go in and watch the big screen basketball game, March Madness, NBA Finals, all of that stuff, you know, gone, 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 gone. No malls. I went to Best Buy. Used to go inside Best Buy, there's people walking around trying on this, looking at that, opening up this, go to the computer section, everybody's buying laptops, desktops. I mean, life before COVID-19. Now let's talk about life after COVID-19. Life after COVID-19. Let's get beyond the grocery stores. You know, you go in, and there's nothing there. But what we learned in South Florida is because the demand was greater than what they could supply the shelves. So one of the larger supermarkets are hiring like crazy. That's what they're doing. I went to Best Buy on Sunday. I was just out driving, and Best Buy was still open, but they had a tent outside. So what you would have to do is go up, look on your phone. If you know what you wanted, you pull it up on your phone, and they'll tell you, the store will let you know if it's in stock. And if you wanted to buy it, you tell them, and they had runners. They would go in with their gloves and mask on. They would run in and get it out, bring it out to you, and they'll use your phone to make the payment, you know? Or if you had a credit card, you take your credit card and you swipe it yourself. They don't handle nothing for you. Let me tell you, life after COVID-19, let's talk about some positive stuff. Wives are at home, husbands that are at home, children that are at home, work around the house is getting done. You're staying in. You're not in the fast lane. There's no more fast lane. Wow, there's no more fast lane. There's no standing in line for a restaurant. There's no fast food. You know what you're doing? You're sitting at the table with the family, eating. Wives, husbands are cooking together. Wow, sitting down and watching television shows together, sitting with the children, doing homework. Look at the time that we are spending together. I have done more evening time Bible studies in the past week than I would probably do all month, because I only was doing Bible study 4 times a month. I want you to look at the good part of COVID-19. The good part. You know, some of the ladies that came to work and they were bringing their food from home. And you can, when somebody uses the microwave, you can smell the good food, you know, and you're like, wow, that smells good. You're seeing that people are using the spices that they're using, and they're bringing in everything in Tupperware and this and that. So one of the ladies says, yeah, my husband made this, and oh, I love the way he makes it. Girl, one of them says, girl, I didn't know my husband can cook like that. And They didn't know I was listening because the way my office is set up. So I started laughing, right? And they said, Mr. Johnson, you listening in, you're dipping in on our conversation? I says, no, but I can't help because the food really smelled good. But I'm laughing because you said you didn't know your husband can cook that good. I said, how long you been married to him? Oh, 10 years. She says, let me see. My daughter is 9. She just turned 10. Yeah, about 10, maybe 11 years. And I said, and you just now knowing that your husband can cook good? And she says, oh, stop it, Mr. Johnson. Don't rub it in, you know? So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, look at what the Most High is doing. Look at what he's doing. You know, I went up. I always spend a lot of quality time with my daughter, but it's always outside of the house. Always outside the house. Whether we go to one of the Barnes and Nobles or one of the indoor trampoline places with the game rooms and all like that. And basically she goes there and she runs with other kids and I sit at the table. We're really not interacting as much. But at home, I went up into a room and I went up there with a little snack and I said, hey, can I come inside your clubhouse? She has a little playroom and she said, yeah. So I sat there and I watched a television show with her. And it was good. It's one of those kids shows, but it was good. I mean, I really got into it. I was really getting into it. And then her mother came in and said, you know, about 20, 30 minutes, says, okay, it's time for you to do your homework now. Mommy, can we just get 5 more minutes? Can we just get 5 more minutes? You know? So I say all of that. The time that we spent in the backyard, it was like she didn't want to stop. Can we for just 30 more minutes? 30 minutes is up. Can we just 10 more minutes? And we were always just sitting in the backyard, just enjoying each other's presence. Just enjoying our presence, just being, because there's no place to go. There's nothing to do. There's conversations that take place. I mean, it's great. It's great. Listen, I got on top of the roof and pressure cleaned my roof. Pressure cleaned my roof. I did it myself. I got a ladder. I got equipment that I don't use. But I put it to work. And it works good. I'm telling you. It's great. Great stuff this is. It's great stuff. I'm telling you, this is some great stuff. I went in my daughter's room and she has her little homework station set up, a little computer, and she's, you know, just in 3rd grade, and she had a computer set up, she had her little pencils, and she was the look on her face that her parents are in the room looking at her workstation. She's got a computer, she's got this, and then she gets so excited to say, yeah, I went online and I did this and I did that, and I had PE on the computer, and just to sit there, family time after COVID-19. I'm sure people did not spend as much family time. I'm not going to say you didn't spend family time, but you're not spending as much as you are now. People are not cooking at home as much as they are now. The aroma of the food going forth, I mean, it's like, this is cool. This is good. This is great. This is awesome. And I'm sure if you're not at a place that's live streaming on the Sabbath or having a service on the Sabbath, no matter how small it may be or whatever platform they're using, but now you come home. We're not doing lunch until this COVID-19 is over. We have just a small group of people coming to the service. We don't tell people that they have to stay home, but we tell them that These are the services that are available for you online. And we won't be serving lunch. So we had maybe 25% of our membership that came out on this past Sabbath. And let me tell you, after service, we went home. I got home and I spent the rest of the Sabbath with my family. I mean, it was, we sat in the house, we sit there, we went into the backyard and we just sat and just relaxed in each other's company. You know, there's probably a lot of people that did not know that their spouses can cook. If one or the other sitting down at the dinner table together, watching a movie together, helping with homework together, these are great opportunities that has been brought before us. And the Almighty, it's like the globe, the earth is just boom, just bing, just going 100 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour. And the Almighty just said, you know what? I'm going to slow everything down a little bit. Let's take this thing about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Let's slow everything down. Lady J says, just finished playing with the grandkids. Yeah, could you imagine? Kids are getting to spend time with grandma, grandpa. Wow. It's great. Because the Almighty slowed everything down. So how long is this thing going to last? I don't know. But let me tell you something. We need to rethink how we move forward. We need to rethink and reevaluate what we do. I bet some things we thought that we could not go without, we realize that we can go without. I love sports. Listen, let me tell you something. If a good game came on the Sabbath, I said, okay, that's cool. I'm going to put that thing on record. And I would record it. Yeah, I would record it. I love University of Kentucky. And I would record it. It seemed like they always played every Saturday at 2 or 3 o'clock. I just recorded. Got home, and after the Sabbath was over, I just watched it like it was just now being played. But no sports. I am doing without sports. I'm doing it without sports. I can't get into watching old games. They're showing games that happened 10 years ago. I can't watch it. It's not the same. It's not live. You know what I mean? It's not live. I love the Heat. I love the Dolphins, but it's not live, you know? So what we thought that we had to have, we really don't need. It's the more simple things. It's almost like it's reminded me of when I was growing up. You know, my father would pull out the grill. We played in the yard. We played horseshoes. You know what I mean? We played horseshoes. We played badminton. We were on swing sets. We grilled hot dogs and hamburgers and chicken. You know, that's how I grew up. That's how I grew up. I grew up in the urban area, not in the city, not in the country, but it was sort of like in between the both. And let me tell you, it was awesome. It was awesome. That I have fond memories, you know, fond memories of that. Someone told me this, we're gonna go get a ping pong table because we're at home, it's nothing to do, and we're just gonna, the guy was talking about him and his 3 sons, they're gonna just start having badminton tournament just to do something, you know? People talked about board games. Somebody says, man, I forgot how fun Monopoly was. Look at what we're doing when the Almighty slows life down. So we need to reevaluate what we're doing, how we go about it. We need to say, maybe we need to keep spending this time, this quality time, back up. Do we really need to go as much as we say that we need to go? Do we have to go shopping? Do we have to go shopping? Do we really have to go shopping? Now, don't get offended, ladies. Do we really have to go get our hair done every week? It was real funny. I'm going to be on tonight. We're going to be promoting for two young ladies a prayer that they're going to be doing on Wednesday and Saturday mornings. And we're going to come on and use a platform to talk about it before we do a lesson. And let me tell you, they didn't want to come on live. And we were kind of just joking about it. And I said, you guys camera shy? And they said, well, Pastor Johnson, if you didn't quite remember, the hair salon's been closed for a minute. And I just couldn't help but to laugh because it's true. It's true. So, I mean, if you really think and look at this, and I would tell you, I don't know how my haircut looks, but I grabbed some clippers. I cut my own hair. Had to make sure nobody looking and listening on that one. I cut my own hair. I just took the clippers and I got one of those little guards on it. And I remembered what the barber did, because I have clippers just to trim my beard. I got like a couple pair. And I said, you know what? What's the worst thing I could do? Is mess it up, right? So I just took it, put the little guard on it, just took it down all over. And I said, man, this looks pretty good. I mean, really, the money that we're saving, gas has gone down because people are not driving, so the demand is not there. Gas prices in South Florida have went completely down. I'm telling you, they have gone down. And it's amazing, how gas prices have gone down. Almost like 30, 40 cents a gallon. So, well, I'm at home, peace. Just wanted to bring up just an observation. Thomasina says, the children have a chance to be with mother. Stay off the phone and laptop. Sister Lavana said, you did a good job. Yeah, not so bad there, not so bad. Well, I just wanted to leave that in there with you. Working toward better health says, very encouraging perspective, Pastor. The little things we overlook. Yeah. Like being in the 70s, Brother Kenneth said. Yep. Lavana says he did this because we are taking him for granted. We don't acknowledge him like we should. So now he can get our attention. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Wow. So, all that being said, we will talk soon. Peace to all of you. Don't forget to tune in tonight.